Thank you so much for watching. We need a theme song, but I don't have a theme song, so I just went.
I liked it. That was good.
You went really rogue in it, but it worked out for you. That's great.
Earlier, my boyfriend was singing "Tuna in Bed, Tuna in Bed," so maybe that could be our theme song.
Yeah, but then you have to eat tuna in bed.
And he did. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. You didn't go anywhere. You lazy shits. No, thank you so much.
We're so happy you're here. Tell us about it. We like you.
So we're so happy that you are wherever you are, but that you have decided to watch our live stream Something Good, a live comedy show. We're so excited to have all of you. Something Good is a show about feeling happy in a world of shit and everything in between. So this is the second live stream, our sophomore album, you might say. Ben, it feels like you didn't like that one.
I was trying to think of a sophomore album. I was like, what is that? It's not Pinkerton, is it? I don't know.
I don't even know what that means. What are you even talking about?
Is the sophomore album always worse? Oh no,
Probably.
It's always better.
Not when it comes to My Chemical Romance. Am I right?
Oh, I love My Chemical Romance. Okay. Do you know that I'm not going to take a long aside here. We're going to get back on track. But My Chemical Romance was founded in response to 9/11, and it's 100% true. You can look it up. What? It's insane. And they live in New Jersey. They're from New Jersey. They weren't connected to 9/11 at all. They just were like, how should we pay tribute to 9/11? We should form a band that talks about having sex in cemeteries. Insane. One of my very favorite things in the world. Anyway, we're here. It's Something Good. That's my Something Good. What's your Something Good?
That was amazing.
Yeah, we have comedy performances. We're playing games. We talk about good stuff. We talk about bad stuff. We're gonna make you laugh and cry. Wow, somebody's got to take this over. Ben, popcorn Ben.
2 weeks in a row.
Funny about what just happened is that we've planned an intro. We have a whole thing that we're ready to do.
And the intro that we planned involved saying, we make you laugh and we make you cry. So
that is true. That part you nailed. Absolutely. I'm with you.
I was not in that meeting. I did not.
We definitely know what it was like. You know, second show, you got to bring up My Chemical Romance. You know, like, but here we are.
So funny.
Yeah. Okay. But this is a great show. We're going to talk about the good. We're going to talk about the bad. We like to start off with each one of us saying something good that's happened to us during quarantine, and then we'll talk about something maybe not so good that's happened to us during quarantine. I guess I can go first. I don't know, man. I've really been I've been enjoying my quality time with my girlfriend in quarantine. She hates it, but I'm starting to enjoy it. It's like kind of a fun.
This is the first nice thing I've ever heard you say about relationships in quarantine.
I am glad that you are saying that on the internet so everyone knows that. Yeah, you know, we're having fun. You know, we got to spend a lot of time together so that like you get mad at each other, but then you get over the mad part and then you're like happy again. That's fun. I like that. Normally it's like, you know, she gets mad or I get mad and then you're like, well, I'm going to be gone for the next 12 hours. So I guess we'll figure it out later, you know, but now you got to sit in it, baby. I love it. She's going to hate this. She's watching this. She hates this. I'll tell you that.
She is not active in the chat.
Talk people about the chat too also. Sorry.
Yeah. Put stuff in the chat. We talk to you. We talk back. You can talk to us. We didn't make this a Zoom show because there's been so many Zoom hecklers and we love porn, but we don't need it in our show. So yeah, we just have this as a live stream, but chat to us and we'll talk back.
Oh my God, I got to tell you about my Something Good. Okay,
great.
I was doing a comedy show, you know, guess who's getting booked? Okay.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said, but I still said it and I can't take it back. It's on the internet. Anyway, I did this show and I got Zoom bombed for my very first time. And I was
Whoa.
expecting them to be very mean, but instead they said, "Girl, you cute," over and over again and shouted it and then showed me their penises. Oh my God.
Woo!
So
And
you
they
got my
told me
Zoom
that-
bomb, huh? All right.
Yeah, a lot of porn. Oh my gosh. And then they said, "Is this bitch a comedian?" And I was like, there it is. Okay. I found it.
I think
But
they
it
were
still
just
felt
like so
good.
impressed. They were like, Sam, and this bitch is a comedian.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That
Probably
way to
what they
flip
did.
that. That's good. That's not how I read it.
There's
But
nothing that makes you feel more like a comedian than someone questioning whether or not you actually are one, you know? So that's like a rite of passage that you just got. So congrats. That's great.
Mhm.
thank you. I'm on another playing field now. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
nothing can hurt me. Oh, I saw your penis. I'm ready to live. Ah!
Well, that's the quote for this week for sure. Not even a question.
I mean, I just kept looking back to the screens just to see more penises. I was like, how many can I get? You know? Ooh.
Wait, how many did you see?
I mean, at least 10. There were so
What?
many.
Were they all different?
Like in a
They
bunch?
were all
Like
different.
a bushel of dicks? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we
A
got
bouquet?
2 handfuls. What's that?
A little bouquet of dicks?
Yes, it was. They're all different shapes, sizes, and colors. It was exciting,
Wow.
and all going into different things, which I didn't think
Oh no.
was something that was a. You know, I'm pretty sure one of the things was Jello. It had the consistency of Jello.
Oh
It,
god, that
it
sounds
was very bright red, but not blood. You know what I mean? It looked like strawberry Jello. Strawberry Jello, please sponsor us, huh? How about that?
Strawberry
just-
Jello, we mention you.
to be clear, that was your good thing for the week in quarantine, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, tight.
I felt great. I was expecting to be called a fat hoe, but instead it was like, "You're cute," and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you."
I'm sorry. In my world, fat hoe is not an insult. I wish someone would call me.
Yeah,
I would
please.
die
We
for
gotta.
that.
Can we get some shout outs for Ben the Fat Hoe in the chat? That sounded good.
Please. No, I want it.
Okay,
If you
great.
think I'm thick and you think I know it says size 4 waist on my thing, but that's a lie. I'm not a size 4.
Mhm.
You can call me
He's a size 2.
fat whore, fat hoe in the chat, and we'll shout you out. That's fine. Chloe, do you have anything good for this week that you want to talk about before I degrade myself anymore?
Yeah. I made my boyfriend go on a 4-hour round trip walk with me throughout Brooklyn. We got our steps, and we found an antique looking dresser on the sidewalk, and it didn't have a top on it, but the dresser itself was beautiful. It was like this long whatever. It was cool. It was this very cool thing. It was incredibly heavy. It was fucking huge. And I was like, should we get this? And the process that I walked through was I was like, okay, so we'd either have to find a friend with a van or call an Uber XL, except this won't fit in an Uber XL, so we'd have to find a friend with a van. Then we would take it. We can't take it to the place that I know I'm moving into because I don't live there yet. We can't bring it to Jeff's place yet, so we would have to put it in his backyard and cover it with the tarp, but it's hard to get to the backyard. And after all of that, it still doesn't have a top. And I very seriously walked through that decision-making process with Jeff, and he was like, we shouldn't take the dresser. We're gonna keep walking. So that was my little something good.
Oh my god! Well, thank God. Who knew Tuna Man was the voice of reason?
Who knew?
Yeah.
We should, before we move on with the show, we should introduce ourselves because that's a thing we didn't do at the top. Kaylin, take us away.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Peluffo. I am a comedian who is apparently really cute. Thank
Damn,
you. All right, Ben, who are you?
I'm Ben Katzner. I'm a comedian, and I am a thick hoe.
I'm Chloe Radcliffe. I'm a comedian, and I'm just a nice girl. I don't know. Help me. Somebody's got to speak up in the chat.
Yeah. Definitely be active in the chat. I wanna
Yeah.
hear about my wholeness, please.
But let's
And, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead, Chloe. I was gonna say we should kick it off with our first game. What do you think?
yes, right before that, the one comment is if you do want to donate, all of the money goes back to the performers. We have performers on this show who are on The Daily Show and Netflix, and those people are not us. And we're so excited for them. And any donations that you send in go right back to the performers. So there's a link in the click to me. I feel like such a YouTuber. There's a link in the show bio, in the show description, and you can donate. You can donate $1. You can donate $1,000. Please donate $1,000. We love you all. And
wait, should I say my sad thing before we go, or should we not do it? Is that too crazy?
Oh yeah, we got a big sad thing. Go
This
ahead,
show-
you little.
This show is about the good and the bad, so we want to be honest about everything that's going on with us, right? So today, I just found out that my job is going to end in, I guess, July. They gave me some time, which is kind of tight. That's pretty nice of them. But I found out that I will not be working where I've been working for the last year and a few months pretty soon. And that's kind of scary. Help me, fix me. Go ahead.
Well, you're free. You're gonna let those flappers fly, and you're gonna blossom into whatever you want to be. You want to be a chef, you could be a chef. You know, you want to be a talk show host, you could be a talk show host. Huh?
Yeah.
Ben, have you thought about just being a full-time comedian and supporting yourself in this career that is already damn near impossible and is seeming less and less likely to be a thing after this pandemic? What about that?
No, I have touched on it. You know, I've had some conversations. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. What should I do? What should I do with my life after this?
I already said talk show host.
Dog
You
groomer.
said chef, which makes me feel like you don't know anything about me. But I'm like, I want her to be happy. So
What do you
Well,
want to
Ben,
be?
I don't know. I want to help. I want to like work with kids or help people. That's the thing I think I want to do. That's
That's
not
nice.
funny, but I think that's true. So if you have a job with any of that doesn't involve making food, hit your boy up in July. I still have time, so I'm kind of being a bitch about this, but
our
Yeah, hire Ben. Hashtag hire Ben. How about that?
yeah,
pretty much it.
are working with kids and helping people mutually exclusive?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do the two together.
Right. Helping adults or harming children. Those are our ideas. Ooh, we're getting gym teacher and pickleball. Those are two suggestions for what you could be. So one is a gym teacher. That's an occupation. Another suggestion is just pickleball.
Shout out to Sam Conrad, who just wants him to get some exercise in. I respect that.
All right. Should we play our first game?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we should.
Hell yeah. Caitlin, take us away.
We're very excited for this one. So we've decided our theme for this week is to just embrace the things we're very bad at. And we're going to start with impressions. We're very bad at impressions. So this game is called That Don't Impress Me Much. Impressions. We get
Do you
it.
think that
Okay.
do you think that the same person who keeps saying will make you laugh and will make you cry is the person who came up with that don't impress me much? Because you're right. Woo boy. Do you think I'm very bad at coming up with titles? Absolutely.
We're doing great. I like that one. It's very fun. Shania Twain, longtime listener. Okay. But so we're gonna have we're each gonna do 2 impressions. Make sure you in the chat let us know who you think we are becoming, or because we're definitely morphing into these people.
Yes.
So shout it out in the chat. We're gonna try and guess, but we're gonna try and do these horrible impressions and hopefully not offend an entire culture. So here we go. Ben, get them started.
Oh, okay.
I want everybody, wait, before Ben goes into it, I want everybody on the show to know that before this, Ben was like, Caitlin, just whoever you pick, just don't pick me. I want to see like whether you do it or whether Chloe does it, I want to see somebody else do it first. And I fucking love that Caitlin picked Ben. All right, Ben.
No, I forgot. It's my fault. I forgot. Chloe, you go ahead.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the challenge that rises.
I'm not scared of you motherfuckers.
Woo! I'm not just a funny guy. I'm a pickleball gym teacher, motherfucker. Let's go. Okay, this first impression. Oh boy. Start. How would he? I'm not taking my hat off. No barbers. Okay. Just pretend this isn't my face. This is a different face. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. So is that what you do? You're just like a superhero? You just run around in their little tights? Well, I don't know what you think here.
Are you Woody Allen?
Woody Allen in the Avengers?
I don't know what you think's gonna happen here, Goldilocks, but I'm the leader of this team. Okay, that's the first one.
Are you Iron Man? Who plays Iron Man? Robert Downey Jr.? Are you Iron Man?
I'm Iron Man. That's a great impression. You nailed it, dude.
Wait, is Iron Man the person that you are doing an impression of?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Okay.
People get us confused on the phone all the time, bro. This is a good impression.
Bryce thought it was Christopher Walken.
Yeah, who did we get? Let's see. Yeah, Christopher Walken. All right.
That's fair. Like, good job. That was great. You did a great
You got
job.
it. That means it's a good impression.
Yeah.
Oh, you go.
Okay. Great. This is my first impression. Hello! We're so excited to be here. I love it. I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for you. And yes, tell me about that experience. What was it like to almost die on Mount Everest?
Okay. I know who you are, but I need you to know that you sound like what I think your impression of your mom is. Is that correct?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chloe, I love you. And I'm just so happy to see you. Also, you kind of sound like a female version of our friend Rana Hirschberg, who
Yeah.
like does a lot.
A very funny, incredibly yelly comic.
Yeah, you're Oprah, right? Oprah.
And two people in the chat got it right.
Yeah.
Hi,
good
Becky
job.
Radcliffe. I mean that in a good way. That was a positive thing.
Yeah, Becky, Katie, great job. But I like the question mark with the Oprah.
Oh no, my mom and Ben are now going to be in a chat Skype or chat stream
Yes.
conversation.
She's pissed. I'm sorry.
All right, Caitlin, let's see what
Caitlin,
you got.
can you do one?
This is gonna be really bad.
I'm so excited.
I don't know if I can do it. Okay, I can do it. Okay. Okay. No, here we go.
Wait, is this the impression?
Yo, I gotta tell you, this shit sucks. Okay, I know. I don't know what. Are you the Joker? What are you?
I can do it.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Woo!
That's
Wait.
a wrap. I think I know. Can I be honest? I think I know.
My kids are awesome.
Oh, now you-
We need more than this. Come on.
Okay. Ready? This is a story all about how my life got twisted.
Sure.
Wait,
Sure.
Ben, you gotta guess on this one because I feel like I'm gonna shoot in the wrong direction and it's gonna be bad.
I'll save you from yourself. You are being Will Smith, I believe.
Okay, it is. Great.
But you definitely came off as Al Pacino, I think, early on. Or like, what's his face? The other guy, hoorah, like, or whatever. That guy, you get it.
And we got in the chat, we got Will Smith, we got Carlton, you got it. Caitlin, you nailed it.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're secretly good at this. Is that crazy?
No.
I'm gonna prove it
You're
right
very
now.
good.
I'll prove it with my next one.
Okay,
all
let's
right?
see.
Whew. Also, I might curse in here, so I'm sorry if there are children that I'm related to.
No, this is something good, not something fucking good. No.
Okay, here's me. Here's the new one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's not it.
Ben is
If you wanna rock with me, you gotta be a bad man. I'm a bad thing. I'm a bad thing. I'm a bad woman. And
No, is this Rihanna?
Is it? Oh my God.
I am the world's best impression.
You
No
like,
one
get
can
into
stop.
it.
Yeah, you gotta like, no man is good enough for me. You hear?
Yeah. Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's true, Ben. I don't. As an old friend, I feel like no man is good enough for you.
Thank you. I am a thick hoe. Do not forget it. Chloe, do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. All right. I didn't prepare much. I prepared one thing, and it was not really the impression. So here it is.
Oh no! No!
Oh God, this is not
My
that
nieces
kind
are
of
watching.
show,
My nieces are
Chloe.
watching. My nieces are watching.
What's up? Yeah. Ugh. Don't call me by my old name. Ugh. I'll body slam you. Ugh. Ugh.
Is it John Cena?
Really close.
Oh,
Very.
It's got to be
The
Hulk
Rock.
Hogan or something, but that doesn't.
Wait.
Is it Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah, it fucking is.
What? What? What are you even talking about, bro? What?
Here we
Literally
go.
quarterback.
The Rock. Oh no, is that The Rock? Undertaker. I think I fucking nailed this.
So, someone being like, "Oh no, is that The Rock?" is very funny. I like it. Caitlin, what's your last one? Let's see.
I don't know if I can do it.
You can't. I'll tell you, none of us can do this apparently.
Okay.
Except for me. Don't call me by my old name. That's funny.
Okay. Manny, come home. I have big boobs. Manny.
Oh no.
Jay.
Second show.
Jay and Manny are my boys.
Wait, Ben, did you just say we're gonna get canceled on the second show?
100%. Whatever this is ending our careers.
Wait. What?
I think we have a correct guess in the chat. I think.
Tequila.
God, help
Oh,
me.
Sophia Vergara.
Yes, it is. Thank God.
Shout out to
Oh
Bryce
my
Rushmeyer, nailing it.
On
I just
Modern
want you to know
Family.
that my boyfriend assigned me both of those.
Yeah, we didn't know. We did not assign these ourselves. Our hands are clean.
Yeah, we probably should have said that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay.
Know.
I think
God.
it's probably time to move on to the next segment.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ben,
So
you want to do it?
every show we have a segment that's called Anything But Stand Up, where we ask some of our very funny comedy friends to submit a clip to us, and it's just anything. It's just the name. It's Anything But Stand Up. This week we got a submission from our very funny friend Randall Otis. He works on the Daily Show. He is taped a Colbert set that I hope I can. I don't know. It's not out. I think I can talk about it. He did it. He crushed it. It's fine. He's so funny, and we're so glad to have him on the show. Everybody, give it up for Randall Otis. Right?
What's up? Like most people in quarantine right now, I'm experimenting with facial hair and also not having sex because I'm a good citizen, which I think now's the only time you can really say that. Since I'm not having sex, I realized that I have a lot of condoms that I probably won't be able to use because they'll be expired by the time this is over. And so I just grabbed a few and wanted to see or just guess what I probably would have used them for. First is this one, which is a condom I got from the city of New York, which even if it wasn't going to expire, never use this. They break all the time. I seriously think that whoever made this condom is secretly funded by some like fundamentalists who want everyone to get pregnant through broken condoms. So next up, we have this, which I probably would have used by accidentally putting it on inside out. I have to throw this one out. Next up, this would be the condom I put on after I put on the condom inside out with. And I think it would be going probably pretty good for the most part, but then I think I'd like lose my erection halfway through because they would ask me to talk dirty, and I have no idea how to do that. Like, I can't even say pussy comfortably. Like, that's probably the loudest I've ever said it just now. Everyone talks so dirty nowadays. Someone's like, oh, what are you gonna do to my pussy when I get home? Well, first I'm gonna clean your mouth out with soap, all right? Can we just do this? So, you know, this would be good halfway through. This next one, I would be out at a bar with a friend who would ask me if he could borrow condoms so, you know, they could go have sex. Then, you know, I'd call him up the next day and be like, how was it? And he'd be like, oh, it was awesome. And then he would pause and then tell me what really happened, which is that he accidentally put it on inside out. That's probably how these condoms would go. This one I'm probably gonna use, you know, just to remember what it feels like, you know? Your condoms, just because you're not using them for sex, doesn't mean they don't have a purpose. What do? Condoms protect you from potentially harmful activity. A potentially harmful activity I've been engaging in during quarantine is I've been drinking almost every single day, which is fun, but it can be dangerous. So it's good to, you know, engage with it safely. And no, that's inside out shit. So now I can do what I want to do and have fun, but it's safe. Another thing condoms do is that they reduce feeling. During quarantine, I've been feeling a lot, and I don't want to feel as much as I've been feeling. Like, for example, like I've been reading books. This is one of my favorite books, and I'm gonna revisit it. But the problem with it is that when I read this book, I feel a lot, and I don't want to feel as much as I do, so that's when our condom comes in handy, and I think this is inside out again. Stretch that out. Now you can read without feeling as much as you want to feel. And then for this last condom, it's hard because there's not that many masks left, and I'm running out of food, and I'm asthmatic, so I'm at an at-risk population, so I don't like leaving my house. But this is where you can have your own makeshift mask and use your handy-dandy condom. So I'm just gonna stretch this over my head and stay safe out there.
Get ready. Oh, sure. You do that.
Go.
Woo! Randall Otis, everybody!
So fucking funny.
If you liked it, which you did, please follow Randall on IG, on Twitter. He's so funny. My friends always send me his tweets, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So another good way to support him and the show is to donate. There's a donate button right under where the video is. If you do that, the money we make goes back to the performers and to produce the show. So one more time for Randall Otis at home, a little round of applause. There you go. And now, Chloe, will you introduce the next game?
Hell yeah. So the theme of this week is things we are bad at. And a few days ago, we were talking about how funny it would be to roast people's pets. And so that was like the first idea. And then we discovered that Caitlin is one of the worst roasters we've ever heard. And so it really fit with the theme of things we are bad at. So we asked a few of you to send in pictures of your pets. You kindly did. And we were going to just straight up make fun of your pets, but now we're going to make fun of Caitlin.
I do want to say that was not my idea. I was against making fun of your pets straight up. That was not me.
I was very pro cooking and eating your pets. All right. So yeah, we're gonna tick through some of your cute little fur babies and rip them to shreds. Caitlin, you wanna start us off?
Okay. Oh, look at that hard shell. You think you're tough, you're stupid.
What?
Stupid shell. The worst Ninja Turtle. Like, you don't even have any powers. You should be soup.
You should be soup is very funny. Caitlin, that was actually better than I expected from you.
Honestly, I would say way harsher than I would have ever thought you could.
Really? Oh yeah, harsher on the turtle, absolutely.
Well, I don't want it to be soup. I don't want it to be soup.
I feel like Caitlin's able to be meaner to a thing that doesn't have fur, right? Like
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
This is dumb.
You just think
learning
that-
a lot about that one.
you think that the hard exterior of that turtle means that it's not affected by your words. Believe
Yeah.
me, under that hard exterior is a soft heart that should be boiled.
Yeah, you said it. I like it. All
Okay.
right.
I mean,
I thought that was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
that was pretty good. Telling a turtle it should be soup is messed up, but like in the history of roast, that's a pretty good roast. Like if that was on Comedy Central, Anthony Jeselnik would be like, "Geez," like that's a good roast. I respect that.
Do you think Anthony Jeselnik would really be like, geez? Like, probably not, right?
It's my dream, okay? It's my fantasy. And he says, "Geez," and then he's like, "Hey Ben, do you want to open for me?" Okay, next one.
All right, next one.
Oh,
Look at those goats.
look at those stupid little goats with your ears. What is that? A goat orgy with you need a leash. You can't walk for yourself. Go climb a mountain.
Sure.
Hell yeah, you tell those goats.
Yeah, you're so small. I want to hug you.
I love that a goat that just a group of baby animals becomes an orgy. I feel like a group of baby animals is usually like pretty clearly just its family. For Caitlin, it was sexual.
Incest porn is very hot right now.
I just want to say that the only maybe this is. Do you think is this a farm? This isn't. These are they or these were pets? Were
Are
these
you talking to
submitted
me?
as
I can
pets?
answer that question. Can I, before I answer that, can we go to the chat real quick? And
Oh, let's go to the chat.
Bryce has probably the best joke of this segment. And I'm embarrassed that we didn't come up with
That none of us came up with it.
He says, "Goat orgy? Geez, they're just a bunch of kids." That's pretty good because a baby
Ah.
is a kid.
Well,
Sorry.
Bryce, you want to host this show?
Madison in the chat, who is the owner of these goats and is probably very offended, is saying they're not mountain goats, so she thinks you're dumb. So
Well, she got me.
What do you-
Well, I
give me-
think your
give me one
goat
more-
should
give me a
become
little bit more
soup.
on
How
that.
about that?
Goat soup.
give me a little
Honestly.
more on the goats. What do you got? Give me one real deep zinger on the goats.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fifth one. You can't even see it because it's so small and inconsequential. I don't know.
Well, all right. We're just gonna leave that. We really thought that there was an end to that sentence, but there's not. I
Sorry.
think the problem. Oh, another great joke in the chat. Dunno, they are talking about mountain.
That's
Jesus.
fun.
Wow, these people are better than us.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the next picture.
Oh, I want that. That is a
You want
beautiful hairless kitty that I
you
want
want
so
this-
bad.
Grandmother of a cat.
What?
This like, isn't this like this is like a weird. This is like a weird ghost of a grandma came back in cat form.
No, it's a sweet little angel and it just needs a little nipple to suck on because it's so cute.
A little nipple to suck on.
Because it's a baby.
What?
It's a baby kitty. No, a
When was
cat
the last
nipple,
time you
not
had
a
sex?
human nipple. It needs a kitty cat nipple because it's so small. It needs to grow bigger.
Honestly, killer roast. You tore that hairless cat apart. What you're doing here is changing the art form of roasting, and thank you so much for what you're doing.
Somebody just said ew.
This is sweet
I
kitty.
can't tell if they're saying ew to the cat or to my mom. My sweet mother said, it's not a kitty.
It's a kitty.
It is a cat. It is a kitty, Mom. It is.
It's a big cat. They're very expensive. So whoever took this picture has got a lot of money. Good for you.
Good for her.
I've done a lot of research. Chloe, when we live together, that's what I'm coming home with.
I feel like the only thing weirder than hairless cats are the people who own them. The people who actively want hairless cats.
Oh, are you saying I'm weird? Don't make me do my Will Smith impression again.
Oh God, anything but that.
All right, let's do the next one.
Oh, okay, no, that's look at your freckles on your little face. It's dumb. It's melanoma because it's skin cancer. You have melanoma on your face, and you can't keep your tongue in your mouth like an idiot.
Did you just tell that dog it has cancer? We are gonna get canceled, 100%. We just told a puppy. We just told a puppy it has cancer.
She's not wrong. Okay, moving on.
Let's go to the bunny.
Oh.
Now remember, you're trying to hurt its feelings, okay? You want them to feel some pain. Go ahead.
Yeah, that bunny looks like a small pebble poop, and its ears are crooked, and it's it says a brown butt because it's all poop on the back, and it's not even laying on an expensive newspaper. It's laying on. It was like, no, I don't want the newspaper. I want to wreck something real, and it's shitty. It's a terrorist. That bunny's a terrorist.
We got there. It was circuitous. We got there.
I was wondering how long it would take, but you're right. We did get there.
We knew that the ultimate roast joke for these two rabbits, who may actually actively be having an orgy, was that the bunny is a terrorist. And
is it an orgy? Is it an orgy or is it a human centipede situation? Like we have to decide what's happening. Because
Ben, that's inappropriate. How could you even think that? I'm just so ashamed.
You're right. Can you roast me real quick? Can you roast me for my dumb thought?
No, I won't do it. I like you. I want you to
Jeff
be
Ross always says, roast the ones you love.
All right, you're stupid. You have a dumb cat.
Okay, well, this was a gift, so that's pretty hurtful, actually. Let's just move on to the next picture, please.
Somebody said, can you imagine going to the same high school as Caitlin and having to deal with her consistent bullying? How do you come to that level of cruel?
Oh, I don't even see that, but that's funny.
Sam Conrad, sorry, I tried to show your message and I hit it. Didn't mean it. All right, let's do the last one.
That's my dad.
Roast him.
His ass. Let him know what's
my dad and Ryder, his favorite pet in the world. Okay, well, this is gonna get personal. Okay, Ryder, you have smelly farts. Okay, they're very smelly. I know you look cheerful there, but half the time you're just moping around waiting to go outside. Okay, you're very slow, but you give good snuggles, and you make my dad really happy. You don't wear the ears well because you're not a rabbit. What are you trying to be like the last slide? You're stupid.
Wait, but can you roast your dad?
For a second, can I say I thought Ryder was your dad, and I was like, oh, she's going in. She's really going in.
You have smelly farts? Half the time you just mope around trying to go outside? And that's just my dad.
My dad, Gary, he's a very thoughtful father. He's really nice and has always been so supportive. But he does dress in matching outfits with his dog.
Oh no, we've broken Caitlin. She's gone.
It's all right.
I think this is the second time I've cried from laughter in this show.
I think this might be the last time we ever ask you to roast anybody or anything.
I think so.
We're learning together. That's fun.
That felt good. I felt like I got something released,
Right.
I let it go.
That's pet roast.
Now
Give it up for
Ryder
pet
knows
roast,
about his
everybody.
stupid
Put up
farts.
the Pet Rose. That's Pet Rose. Fuck your pets. We love your pets. All right. Ben?
Okay. So this is the segment of the show where we bring in another one of our favorites, very funny stand-up comedians every week. Today is no exception. There is a little bit of awkwardness because we're doing this on Zoom. We're bringing this person in, so let's take a little time. Let's take a little time to make sure they're in and they're set up. We'll have her up on the screen in a second. And
she can hear us laugh.
Yes.
She can't hear any of you laugh, but she can hear us laugh.
Yes. So we're going to be your little surrogate for your laughter. That's what's going to happen.
Be honest. You can be honest. It's okay.
Yeah, we will heckle.
You will be honest.
Yeah.
No. Perfect.
yeah.
Okay, everybody. Please give it up for Liza Treyger.
Hello. You would think I would find a place where sun wasn't in my eyes. I had hours. I know a lot of people are like, I love the shows to put on eyeliner. I'm not wearing pants. My hair is, I'm going to look like a witch when this is all over. But I do have a brag. No big deal. My friend sent me some groceries because I need help. And she accidentally sent me a 6-pound jar of nacho cheese. She's like, this would be a cute joke. She gave it 6 pounds. It's so heavy. But yeah, that's just like a brag for sure. I've only written 2 jokes really throughout this quarantine. One is, do you feel like immigrant parents are feeling guilty for making their children become doctors? Maybe. I would feel responsible. And then my other one is, how like after 9/11, they were like, look at all these Muslims dancing. And I think we're going to be the dancers when Donald Trump dies of hopefully COVID. And I can't wait to Taliban dance in the streets. Like, I just want every counter protester to fucking die and I will dance. And I don't care. I never supposed to be positive. I'm like positive to my friends, but like, I've never wanted death so much for so many people. Okay. Not from COVID, but no, from COVID. I feel like all the people that are protesting, they just have to sign waivers that they won't go to the hospital. That's my thing. Go get it, go die, but you don't get to go to the hospital if you protested. Okay, let me turn the brightness up. All right. I don't even think I brushed my teeth today. Today was a wash. I decided it was a wash pretty early on. And it's like, it's crazy to decide that because it is gorgeous outside. Like I'm looking at palm trees, giant leaves. It's sunny. And I just knew it wasn't going to happen. Honestly, the dishes broke me. I can't handle it. It's so many dishes. I'm someone that never, ever, ever cooked. I lived in New York and I was committed to that lifestyle. It was bacon, eggs, and cheese and like out for apps and happy hour. I don't cook. I had to buy cooking oil for this. I had to buy a potato peeler, cutting boards. I didn't, but I'm learning, I bought the everything bagel seeds. I'm trying my best.
What?
There's like an everything bagel seasoning, which has been helpful. But like I tried to cook chicken yesterday and cook it. It's just the dishes are breaking me. I have like a rack of clean up top, the whole dishwasher clean, and then already more in the sink. I can't do it. Every dish is like 5 dishes, and I spent my money. This is the thing. Telling people I'm broke now, no one believes it because like I lived so well on Instagram, but I spent all my money. So it's like I'm like begging for help, and everyone's like, "But we saw you go to Mexico," and it's like I did. I did go to Mexico. I rented a house in Palm Springs. Like my best friend got married, and I probably spent $4,000. I didn't have to, but I did. I didn't have to buy and now I'm like. I'm legit sending dirty cameos. I've sent 1 shoe video already. I'm like putting on bikinis. That's the one thing I have to shower for. I have to like go put on my Taco Bell bikini and like $20. And then if it's someone's birthday, I'll like grab my tit. But I would always like when I thought about porn people, I was like, how do they do that? And I'm like, I figured it out. I figured out how you do it. You just are like, oh, I have no skills. No, I don't know how to spell. I don't like have anything to offer except my tits. I have been doing and my jokes, I guess. Okay. Which might never come back again. Okay. I did think of something and then it left me. Yesterday was 420 and I was like 420 and everyone's like, how's it different than any other day? And I was like, good point. The quarantine has been one big 420, dude. I've been watching too much. Like, and not even one. I've watched every reality. I watched the glass blowing show on Netflix, the makeup competition, the fashion one. I watched a thing about like graphic designers. I'm also watching Unabomber things. I mean, I'm watching at a rate that's too much. I did watch Doomsday Preppers, which was a mistake. And what I've learned is the people that are going to make it might as well die. They're not going to be fun. They are so intense. They are doing pull-ups. They are building cement over their bunkers, spending $16,000 like exploding around their bunker to make sure it's proof. The worst of the Doomsday Preppers are the ones that have mobile devices. And they have like these trucks that they put money in that they think they're gonna, and then the best is they rate them at the end, and it's these people that tried so hard to last, and they're like, "You will survive 3 months," and the guys are like, "Well, we're always willing to improve. That's the part of life. I'm always improving my shelter plan," and it's like I don't want freeze fried. Oh, once they were doing an initiation, and like a couple tried to get in, and their test was like jumping on a person that's trying to get into their shelter, tying them up with guns to them. And they were like, you didn't hesitate. You can join our prepper group. I'm not going to last with that group. Like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to put mesh camouflage over my mobile protection device. I don't know. That's just not me. I have been training to go on Survivor. I'm submitting an audition tape. But I've been getting injured practicing. So that's a problem. I was carrying groceries and it hurt. They were like too heavy, but I was like, on Survivor, you can't give up. And so I was like, I went through the pain. My finger's been numb since. I read online, if you carry too many plastic bags, you can get nerve damage.
Oh my God.
And sometimes you get it back in a couple days. Sometimes you get it back in years. There's nothing to do. So like middle finger, numb. And then I bought a wine opener. I didn't have one. And there was like those plastic things on them and nothing was cutting it. And so I just like pressed down on the scissors and I was like, and survive, I'm going to have to cut a coconut. I have like, and in the challenges, people are throwing you around. You're going to get rug burn. You have to like learn to disrespect your body and go past the point of pain. And so I got like a cut. But we'll see. I think it's just not cool because like, the world is burning, but like, I think the next time it rains, I should sleep on my balcony just to like get used to the sensation. But I've been trying to learn iMovie, and it basically what happened was I cried for 12 hours. No, I've just had a lot of technical problems. A lot. I had to reboot am I still going? Okay. I do have other ideas. What sucks is the jokes I was working on before this were like aggressive about like false rape accusations. No one's in the mood for that. That was like my cool ass joke where I'm like, oh, and then the world ended. You guys feel like Tom Hanks was the final straw, right? It was like, the world was like, I don't know if it's that bad. We'll see. Even though Italy was fully shut down as a nation, we were like, I don't know. And then Tom Hanks, and it was like, I got to get to Trader Joe's. Like, him getting changed everything. That week, everyone shut down that week. Oh, I am known kind of for my attitude sometimes. And what's funny is I've already had multiple Zooms with a person that I don't like. Like I've already had uncomfortable Zoom situations. I played an internet poker game with this girl and she was like, "You seem kind of quiet." I go, "Well, I don't really have anything to say right now." And I'm like, "Why am I doing this?" Like digitally, I'm forced still to be with people I'm not interested in. It sucks. Oh, also what sucks is like I was watching Housewives and Luann high-fived the coffee guy and I was like, "What are you doing?" Like everything is done for us. And like our point of view will never be the same. Any high five or handshake will seem like smoking on a plane. It's gonna seem like the craziest thing. And I'm happy about it. I think the handshake is a part of the patriarchy. It is. It's like such a dick. It's like, look how hard I could squeeze your hand, and like you judge if a person deserves a loan by how they squeeze your hand. But it is like this dick suck, like not sucking dick contest, size contest. Like, and I fucking hate the patriarchy. Um, to me, the two worst parts about being a woman is the patriarchy and periods. And if you asked women, I think 99 out of 100 would rather bleed down their legs every month than have the patriarchy for one more minute, which is such an insult to men. Like, we would rather bleed from our pussies monthly than have you tell us what to do one more time. Like, I would feel bad about myself as a person as if half the population would rather bleed from than listen to you say an opinion ever again. I just am so mad where we have gotten. I'm just so upset. Okay, but I don't read, so it's tough. Like I have opinions. Are they informed? I like just make it up. I just went to college for sociology and then I've just used that as like, no, I get it. But I think there's more to it. Oh God. I'm watching the Vanderpump season 1 reunion. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that. It's actually with a few people. Like with Lena Dunham and Amy Schumer, everyone's like, you're fat from day one. And now when you look at old photos of them, you're like, they're the tiniest people. I can't believe, you know what I mean? It is crazy. Like you're watching, I don't know. I guess this is just like aging is real. I guess it's you watching the Vanderpump season 1 reunion was like, oh my God. Our bodies are changing. Also, how wild that we thought we had bad phone addictions before the quarantine. Laughable. I am my new favorite thing. I actually have been doing this a while. Is like I come up with a theme on Instagram in the stories. So I just did a snow lodge. I did a heaven and hell yesterday. I did a windowsill with plants, and I see it perfect. And basically, it's like I'm talking about my gift game. No, but so I come up with like a theme, and then with the gifts that you search, like in the little fun emojis you can use that move, I build a scene. So just now I did like winter mountains. And what's tough about these is like you're bringing down the little things, but if you do one thing wrong, the big mountain goes on top of it and you have to like start over and shift things. So it's like pretty tough. And like I did a park day yesterday, and it was like a park and all these animals reading and having picnics and a toucan riding a bicycle. And like I just kind of create. Ooh, I'm gonna do a concert. That'll be fun. Right now I'm working pool, so like this is. I don't know if you can see. So I'm on the pool at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I was supposed to call my old women that I volunteer to call, and instead I did that. Okay. I'm gonna end. Oh, you know what I miss the most about the real world? I miss Uber drivers telling me I need to have children. I really miss that. I can't wait till a 50-year-old Middle Eastern man tells me that I need to have children or I'll die alone. I really miss that. All right. This was so fun. It really I'm excited. It gave me permission to not do anything the rest of the day because I feel like, wow, I did it. I talked a mile a minute. And it's weird because you are looking at me, but you can't talk. It's weird. But This was a gift. Thank you for thinking of me to do this.
We loved
Yay.
having you.
Thank you for doing it. Everybody
All
give
right.
it up for Liza Treyger.
Thank you so much. That was so fun.
You can find her album. It's called Glitter Cheese. Buy that, stream it, check it out. Find her on Cameo. She'll give her $20 and she'll like sing or something. You know, she's talented. She'll make you a gift. She'll do whatever she needs to do.
Someone in the chat asked for the video in the Taco Bell bikini, and Ms. Hannenberg, I think you know what you can do to get that video in the Taco Bell bikini.
Absolutely. Lisa, let us know your cameo is, and we'll put it in the chat so people cameo you. That's what.
Yeah.
But definitely support all the comedians you've seen here. Again, if you want to donate, we appreciate everything we've gotten so far. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Everything you donate goes back to the show, goes back to the comics. It's obviously very hard for a lot of us right now because of what's going on. So anything you have to spare, it's hard for everybody. So we get it. We love you. Thank you. Who wants to take it home? What are we gonna do? What do we want to do? What do we want to talk about? I know what the segment is. I just don't know who's introducing it.
Right. I'll introduce it. We have decided that every week we're going to do a very short round of anonymous venting and a very short round of something good at the end of the show. So this is the end of the show. It's about to it's only going to be a couple more minutes long. So we're going to do anonymous venting. We're going to do a quick round of anonymous venting where we have asked for anonymous venting submissions and we vent for you. And while we're doing that, put your good things in the chat. What is something good that happened to you this week, literally anytime? Put it all in the chat. We'll read it, and then we'll all not go home because we already are home.
Dance our little booties off.
All right, but let's do those 3 anonymous vents. All right, Caitlin, you want to do that first one?
This one, it says, I am annoyed when my mom yells and curses at technology. Which I think pretty much sums up every adult who has been like, I don't need an Instagram, and now has to learn everything on technology in a week.
Yeah. I also want to know the age of the person who submitted that, because they're clearly old enough they're old enough to submit it, but they're not at the age where they think it's funny when their mom yells and curses.
Yeah.
I don't know what that age is.
Yeah.
All right. The next vent is everybody. It's a little harsh. I love it. Everybody knows we're not supposed to go to the grocery store frequently. You really don't have to post it on your fucking Instagram story every day. So you hear that? We know. You don't have to tell us. We're already staying home.
It's a very touchy time for that. People are like, I feel like we're gonna get through this and we're gonna have to like see all these people again, and we're gonna be like, hey man, I'm sorry I said you're a bitch ass for leaving the city, you know. Yeah. Pandemic, what can you do? You know.
All right, Ben, do that last one.
Our downstairs neighbors broke up with their girlfriends that live with them, and now they keep bringing over people to hook up with. So we have these germ-filled interlopers up in our grill. That's a good vent.
That's a good vent.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Sorry that happened.
Yeah.
A fun thing I used to do when my sister used to bring people over that I didn't like was I just bother them all the time. You should just go down there and be like, what are you guys doing? You want to watch wrestling? And just see what happens. They'll probably break up. It worked a lot.
There's actually one more vent that I think is pretty funny. It's my parents are guilting me about not coming home, and I'm like, hey assholes, if I visit you, you'll die. Oh, I get it. Oh my gosh, I've gotten the guilt. I have, but slightly. It was toned down. I don't know. Are you guys getting the guilt from the parents?
Yeah,
not so much. No.
No,
Oh.
Ben.
No.
No, Ben. Yes, Chloe.
What is Becky saying to you, Chloe?
Oh, she's so sad, but she's the best mom in the world. Better than yours.
Hey,
no,
don't
that's
make
a
me
roast.
no, she's very sad. But I love her so much, and we'll be together again soon.
Very soon.
All right, should we do a couple something goods and then wrap it up?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, in the chat, Rebecca Radcliffe, queen of my heart. Someone sent me cookies.
Oh, good
Someone sent
job.
Becky cookies. The
Can
Baxters.
I ask quick? Do we know who they were? Were they anonymous cookies? Because that feels like a dangerous thing. Becky, I don't want to tell you how to live your life. I know I gave you my guest bed, but that doesn't give me dominion over your personage. But I just want to say, please, if you're getting cookies, I hope you know who they're from.
She just said, came in the mail.
A blue box showed up in the mailbox. Oh no, Chloe's got poison. I think your mom got poisoned.
Oh no.
Yeah, this sounds weird. Did it have a return address? I gotta call my mom after this.
Yeah, I just said this is from terrorism, and I just say that.
Yeah. I bet you was that stupid turtle.
yeah.
All right, we got a few last something goods.
Yeah.
Alex Chavez
this one-
says, "Oh yeah, you want to do it?"
Oh, go right ahead.
I did a backflip today, but not in a row.
Prove
Does
it.
that-
I don't want
does
to
that mean that he
but prove it.
each portion of a backflip, but not all as one backflip?
JB. I went to the grocery today and got back home 3 minutes before it started pouring out. I did not know it was going to rain because who even checks the weather anymore?
That is something good, my friend.
Yes.
Ben, you want to read the last one?
The last one from our guy Bryce Rushmeyer had a 3-hour Zoom meetup. This is also bypassing the things that your mom is saying about the cookies in the mail. 3-hour Zoom meetup with my brother and his girlfriend, who I haven't seen since Christmas, and that is a good thing. Shout out to his brother Ty Rushmeyer, got me into new metal, and I've never looked back. Thank you.
Oh my God, what is new metal? Is that My Chemical Romance?
It's a little bit harder than a little My Chemical Romance. Have you ever heard of a little band called Korn, spelled with a K? Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Backwards K, if I remember correctly.
Backwards R, I think.
Oh, sorry.
But,
I guess I don't remember.
Regular
correctly.
K.
Limp Bizkit, but we don't claim them. You know how it is. You guys get it.
And our Stan, Katie Hannenberg. I got to watch your show. That was for something good. Hell yeah. What a perfect way to end the show.
Well, I hope I can mention it. She had a Zoom date before this. Clearly didn't get any of the action after. Okay.
Yeah, right. Didn't go on for very long.
The show.
Yeah. And what's the last thing we do here?
Well, the last thing we do, we're going to do 2 things. First, if you like the show, please follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. We're Something Good NY on both of those platforms.
And on YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube page. What am I talking about? And if you want to support us individually, you can follow us on social media. My Twitter handle is @ShaqKatzner, Shaq like the basketball player, Katzner, Katzner, and I am a size 4 waist. Thank you. One of you want to give your socials?
Sure, yeah. I'm at Caitlin Peluffo if you want to follow me and get more of those sweet, sweet roasts that are coming at you.
Sweet roast.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm at the most. But I'm also on Twitter where I say funny things occasionally. But who knows? It's subjective. Chloe, where can people find you?
I'm at Chloe.Radcliffe, and we are all just realizing that our handles are right below us. Well, we planned well.
Also, give it up for all the comedians.
Yes, Randall Otis and
Liza Treyger.
Give it up for them.
So
We're
funny.
so happy that they were
Follow
both on the show.
them, support them, buy their cameos.